easy, clear cut, oh, I think this is going to happen type of deal. I think, it's a lot of different possibilities that can happen right here with young Chase Winovich. But let's talk film first. Then we'll get into some discussion about him. So Chase Winovich has his hand in the dirt the majority of the time. He's the strong side defensive end. It should be the other way around, but Chase, I think, has better defensive line technical traits than Rashawn Gary. And I had to put all those words into it. It's very wordy. He has better D-line traits than Rashawn Gary. Now, Chase's combine numbers are very close to Rashawn's, but I don't think it's close in terms of athleticism. You know what I mean? Like combine can only get you so much evaluation. Football, like film, tells me more. You know what I'm saying? And film, Chase can run a good 40, but I need some of that to show up on a film, but let's talk about that later. But what I like about Chase, just off the rip though, nice with his hands, man. I like a good hand fighter. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Let's go back. Let's take a look at this. So Chase is gonna come off the football here. Boom. Now, if you want to control the hand in the direction that you're going. If you're going to the outside, control the outside hand. If you're going to the inside, control the inside hand. Right? Chase is going outside. So it doesn't matter which hand Chase is using, but he wants to get control of that left hand. He does that with his right, and he gets under this inside hand here, and he's gonna finish. He's gonna clear that outside hand with this last little swipe right there. You see that? Fop! Then he's going to clear this offensive lineman here. Didn't get the sack, but his hand fighting is impressive. Let's take a look at the next play. Go straight to the cartel view, right? He's very consistent with his hand fighting, but he does it different. This is how I know Chase pass rushes with with an actual plan in mind, opposed to just kind of winging it. You know what I mean? So on the last play, he did outside wrist control, swipe clear, right? This time, take a look at him here. He's going to get a good punch, extend, pull some cloth right there. So in just 2 plays, we get two different disengage moves here. I'm just letting y'all know. And this really gives you an idea of his athleticism, right? Let's take a look at him from the wide angle here, right? Let's take a look at Chase. First of all, some pretty good ball get off right there. Can't complain with the BGO there, but if Chase was just a little more athletic, he probably could have got to the back hip quicker. If he was a little more natural with his bend, he would have planted that foot early and really turned that corner. But instead, he kind of just got washed around a little bit. And like I said, that happens, man. Chase isn't necessarily going to be super bendy guy, but then even on the back end of this, high effort, man. You really see high effort from Chase Winovich. You goddamn right. That's what his ass do. He chase. You know what I'm saying? And I really like super effort guy. Like I said, his combine number as far as his 40 was pretty positive. But I do think he is lacking some physical traits, some physical gifts. I always said, man, if Chase Winovich and Rashawn Gary can do the damn fusion dance, boy, this wouldn't be close, man. This will be signed, sealed, delivered, first overall pick type of guy. But fusion dance doesn't exist in real life. Let's keep watching. Chase is going to give you some high effort right here. We see him. He's being read in this option play here. But what you see, man, is Chase's athleticism kind of compromises him again, man. Take a look at him running here. And Chase, I just wanted to ask, man, what's it feel like to get hit by Devin Bush? Look at him again. Look at him again. First of all, look. Speed, compromise, sure, whatever, Chase. But Chase, pretend Devin Bush hit you. Just pretend.
Perfect.
YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/VachLombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute. Now, Chase Winovich Winovich as a pass rusher, he can probably, learn like another counter move just in case he gets caught. Just to kind of broaden his tool belt a little bit. I think he's really good with his hands, but I think that's really where it stops. He doesn't really have a lot of full body moves in there. He won't give you a good spin on the inside. He won't really set his moves up with any type of quickness. None of those moves are in his tool belt, but he's really good with his hands, right? Like he'll use his hands. We even see him give a little fake to the inside, back outside control, get rid of that outside hand pull, and go get half a sack to share with Devin Bush. All right, cool. We're just gonna put some film on and run it while I talk about this, man. Chase Winovich is a very interesting prospect to call yourself trying to figure out or whatnot. Just his combination of traits. It really doesn't give you a really solid idea about where he would land on the next level, right? So if you think about it, if you think about his size, his physical traits, and like how he plays, nothing adds up. Like he's not a perfect puzzle. And all this is you have to trust your evaluation and you have to think about taking the competition up to the next level. Then what happens? So something that's really going to help Chase, and I think Chase's floor is as high as his floor can possibly get. I don't think Chase has a high ceiling at all, but I think his floor is pretty high. With that being said, how much more can he improve? You know what I mean? Like how much more can you add to Chase Winovich, right? He's fantastic with his hands, and that's really going to help him on the next level. He's going to have to incorporate some counters or whatnot. But he's a very tough player, solid against the run, high effort dude, gas tank motor guy. You got to love that in a football player. But if you kind of look at Chase's size, which is, I don't know. Just me looking at him, he might be like 6'3", 240, 250 or something. Combine nerds help me out. 250. He's the size of an outside linebacker kind of sort of, right? But he doesn't have the athleticism to fix that, to fit that, right? He's really at heart a hand in the dirt, strong side defensive end. You know what I mean? So, you can add some weight to him and kind of see what happens a little bit. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's strong enough to kind of hold up with that, right? I think everything that Chase did was pure heart and that he outperformed what his actual skill set is. You know what I mean? Which is kind of weird to hear yourself say because it sounds really wordy. It sounds like just a lot of, you know what I mean? But with his effort, with his motor, I think he outplayed what his real talent level is. And when you get to the National Football League where everybody's top tier, I think your true talent level is going to be exposed. You know what I mean? I like Chase Winovich, but me projecting him to the next level, I think his talent level is kind of going to show a little bit. And I think it's gonna be some guys that are just gonna outdo him on the next level, man. Now Chase probably has, camp body. Put him on special teams or something, man. Like Chase deserves to play football. He's a football player, and everybody deserves to have a player like that on their football team, man. But it's a lot of questions when it comes to Chase, you know what I mean? Just his physical ability. If you could take Chase's brain and put it in Rashawn Gary's body, man, good luck to everybody else, man. But we don't have those tools. We don't have those resources. This is a very strange video for me to make because I'm a fan of Chase Winovich, but it seems like every year we have a player that we're a fan of that's a super high effort guy that's a really good college football player, like a great college football player. But in terms of projecting him to the next level where everybody is talented, it just kind of gets weird there. If I'm wrong, I'm glad to say that I'll be wrong about Chase Winovich, and I hope he succeeds wherever he goes, man. But I just don't know, famo. But with that being said, man, tell me what y'all think about Chase, man. Y'all could totally disagree with me about Chase. Y'all could be on the same page with me about Chase. But let me know in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. If you're new here, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop random ass videos in the middle of the week just like this. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. The Patreon is more important than food and water. Thanks everybody for supporting. Damn, boy, that countryside almost came out and I said support. Thank you for supporting the merchandise and all that. And follow my Discord. All the links are in my description to everything that you need. All right, y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peace Whiskey. Until next time, salute.